Good afternoon. This is Mrs. Kinnett. We are having a binder check on these 10 journal entries. I have a checklist for students. I gave this to them a week ago last Friday. So on 9/12, I wanted them to make sure that they had this checklist so that they knew what needed to be in their journals. So I'm going to actually grab a student journal who gave me permission to share theirs because theirs is in a beautiful, perfect working order. Table of contents. So here's the binder check. And Miss Todd already binder checked it, so she actually got full credit on this student. So we'll start with the table of content. We've got 10 pages with the titles and the dates. We have the first page, ISJ intro. It has a number and it has a date and it has a title. And this really talks about how your pages need to be one right after another. There are 2 examples, and actually I can show you those 2 examples. There are 2 examples, mine and Miss Todd's right here, that you could get at any time, that are also in order and have the table of contents. It also explains that all of the pages can be found in here. You don't ever have to ask us unless it's empty. All the pages that we've done are in here. This really just kind of explains how we use our journals in class. Open note, open book. I like to grade every 10 or so pages. That actually says it right here. Entries will be graded when we reach about 10 pages. Mrs. Kinnett will give you a week warning and a checklist for the first semester. We have entries. Title, page, date. This is one of our labs. Beautiful illustration. I asked for color on this page. Each of these pages corresponds to that table of contents that we have there up at the board, that blue thing, and it also corresponds to the Power School grades, and it corresponds to the name of the file folder here. Types of graph, page 2, determining volume. A lab we did called Weight Watchers. Our density. And we have Lego Infinity Cube. And if your child didn't get a chance to do this, because all that counts on this is these initials. Sorry, end of the day. If they didn't get a chance to do this, they were excused from it because we asked some people to work on their binders and their bell ringers instead of this. So it actually says in the table of contents or the checklist that you just needed to keep it as a placeholder. If you did not finish, if you're not here for it, did not finish ISJ 9, it still needs to be between pages 8 and 10 as a placeholder. And then the last page we did was this Venn diagram sheet. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. We've been doing binder checks, kind of rough draft binder checks, and about half the students have turned them in, and we've gone over them, and they've been perfect because they're rough drafts. But on Friday, these are the things that we're going to be grading, and it tells you how many points they are for each of them. If you have any questions, again, let me know.